What's up everybody, this is Everything Cubed, and welcome to my tutorial on how to solve the pyraminx. The pyraminx is a 3x3 3D functional cube which is in the shape of a pyramid. So it is a 3x3 version. You can tell by going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just count every other one. There is a 4x4 one which is in the mail, and it will be here by next Thursday, and right now it's December 16th. So this cube is one of the more simpler cubes on the market right now. You do not need much skill to at least attempt to try and solve this. What I mean by that is you do not need to have solved any other cube. You can just try and do this one first try. And that's what I did. This is actually one of the very first cubes that I've ever tried to solve. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay guys, let's scramble it up. Okay guys, so I think this is a good scramble here. As you can see, I do not have any matching corners or matching centerpieces. So like any other cube, you would want to start with the centerpieces. But on this cube, what you're going to want to do is start with the corners. You're going to just want to roughly locate where your corners are going to be. These are centers, these are tips or corners, and these are edges, the ones that are not touching the corners. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find all the tips and try and find out what side they're all on. So let's try for the white side. So I'm going to locate one. This is one white tip right here. As you can see, it has white on this side, yellow on this side, and green on this side. All we want to know is the white side. Your color scheme might be a little bit different in mine, but trust me, it'll all work out okay in the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to find this tip, and we're going to look at the others. Now we're going to have, let's see, 3 to choose from. We're going to have this one, or this one. Let's see, so it's white here, and let's check this one. This one is not white. It goes green, blue, and then yellow. This one is, so that means that it must be this one that has the other white piece. Okay guys, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to try and solve these center pieces. We have the edge pieces, or the corner pieces in on this piece, and we have 2 of the edge pieces in, but that's not really important. What we want to do is get the center pieces in, and that will act as a guide for the rest of the cube. So what we're going to want to do here is try and find the edge pieces on this. So what we're going to want to do is look for them. So it just so happens that over here there are 2. So let's just rotate these corners over here just for right now and see what's going to happen. And as you can see, these 2 line up, but this corner is over here, and since it's a pyraminx, you cannot, you can't move this corner over here without screwing this up. So the only logical explanation is to go like this, and then go like this. So as you can see, we now have 1 of these pieces in. And actually, no, we have 2, because this one's in also. So now, guys, what we can do is just look at the very last piece, which is not in. And basically what we're just going to do is we're just going to rotate this down right here, and as you can see, we have the center pieces in, and just rotate the tip so that it is in line with its other pieces. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to focus on the edge pieces. Do not pay attention to the top of the cube right now, because that is going to be saved for a later step. What we're going to want to do is hold the cube like this so that the white side is still visible, but also on the bottom. So what we're going to want to do is fill in this piece right here, which is an edge. Right now it is blue and green, which is not what we want. Blue and green is over here somewhere. We're going to want white and yellow. And the white and yellow piece is right here, so let's just bring it over to where approximately where its spot needs to be. So basically what we're going to want to do is push this down. As you can see, that kind of saves its spot. So now that we know it goes right there, what we're going to want to do is rotate this piece out of the way, and it's right here. Bring up the right side, bring this piece over so that it is now matched with this centerpiece, and bring it straight down, and as you can see, it is now correctly oriented right in its spot. Now what we're going to want to do is find the last one, which I think is the blue. Yes, it's the blue. But here's the problem. The blue piece needs to go in right here, but there's already a piece in there. Just treat it as any other piece, and you will be fine. So it needs to go right there. So make sure that it does correctly go in. Yes, it goes in like that. So move it out of the way, bring up the right side, move this piece over, and bring it back down. Then take your green piece and see if it correctly fits in. Yep, it does. Move it out of the way. Bring this piece up, bring this piece over, and bring it back down. And as you can see, we now have the first layer complete. Okay guys, so now it's time for the second layer, and at this point you'll probably start panicking thinking that your cube is a lot different than my cube. Well, it actually isn't, but the pieces might be in a different position. So the reason we got the centers in the first place is so that we can eliminate confusion, because as you can see, if we just rotate this so that one piece has the center in, we can see that all of the other pieces have their center in, and we can just move the tip or corner so that it matches up with everything, and it should. If you follow these instructions properly, this will look exactly like mine, where it has the center, the tip, the center, the tip, and the center, the tip on all sides. So guys, now you're probably with a situation like me right here, where it looks very confusing. What we're going to want to do to try and just figure out what's going on here is look at one side. Now, I'm going to pick the blue side since it is my favorite color on this cube. So what we're going to want to do is look to the piece on the left. Now, the piece that needs to go in here should be blue on this side and yellow on this side. This is green and blue, so it's not the right piece. That piece is right here. And the piece that needs to go right here is right here. So as you can see, we just need to flip it right here, and they're all in, but they're not oriented the right way. But we can save that for a future step. So now what we're going to want to do is do this algorithm to get this piece in here. Make sure you know which piece needs to go in. The algorithm is as follows. Rotate the cube so that you have the side that you are not trying to solve, so that this side is to the left, and you have to remember that this is the piece you want. Blue and yellow. Then go like this. R prime, U prime. Then do this algorithm until you get the blue piece right here and the yellow piece right here. L prime, R prime, L prime, R. As you can see, we're pretty close, but we're not there yet. Let's do it again. L prime, R prime, L prime, R. And as you can see, our piece is in. Now what we're going to want to do is do the algorithm U and R. And as you can see, if you look down, we have thankfully saved all this progress and managed to get this row complete. And now that you have this, you should end up with this situation. You have this right here, which is this piece in the right spot, but it's not flipped the right way. This is a very common kind of parity error that you will get when solving this cube. What we're going to want to do is do this algorithm with the two triangular pieces that need to be flipped facing you. You're going to want to do this algorithm. L R prime L R U prime, then R U, then R prime. And I know it looks like it is not completed, but then just simply do the move of U, L, and as you can see, with just one simple move, our pyraminx is now complete. That's how easy it is to solve this cube. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please comment down below, I've solved it, and I will respond as quickly as possible. And if you have not solved it, please comment your mistake and what you have, and I'll try and respond with a solution to this cube. Also, subscribe and like the video if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you.